you very much. And you can stay there because the next one is going to be moved by Melanie Coker and seconded by Tim Stendra. And I don't know if you want to touch on the slight difference that has come through in that one in terms of the original recommendation, the switch to the 30 Ks in that area. Did you want to touch on that specifically?
This recommendation has come from the community board through the submissions process and at the board meeting, and as a result they asked us for some staff advice around that. Staff are comfortable with a 30 kilometre speed in this area due to the layout of some of the roads and the speeds that are currently recorded in that area. So of note, you're looking at the main Selwyn Street shopping area sitting at 38 kilometres an hour on average, so that fits within the speed limit guide of going towards 30 Ks. We've checked, not only staff, we've checked it within a very limited time frame between the community board meeting and today with our strategic partners being Waka Kotahi, the AA, and they have both come back saying that they are happy to support this change as well.
Great. Good work.
Well done.
Okay, so are there any questions or discussion? Open for discussion. Tim?
Thank you. Look, this is such good work from staff in a very short period of time and really listening to this community. I used to live on Rosewarne Street and, you know, you just couldn't do 50 Ks there in all those streets there. So, and I think improving the safety of the Selwyn Street shops with the school children, etc., and that awful corner from Coronation Street into the shops, I think it's a really, really good way forward. So I want to thank you. One of the things that this is highlighting, and I think it's right across the board and really into St Martin's area, is we look at traffic numbers, etc., but we've also, I think, in the future got to look at the increasing numbers going to the school on the school rolls, because it doesn't take into account the numbers of pedestrians and school children, especially now that we are really pushing intensification. I think that's something else that has to be looked at. But I mean, our staff do an outstanding job, and I'm not quite sure how we can juggle that one. But yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks so much. It's such a treat to see these Innovating Streets projects get off the ground. And I want to say a big thank you, because I've got friends around the country working in neighbourhoods that are similar, residential neighbourhoods, on Innovating Streets projects, and some are in business areas who have really struggled. And there has been backlash, and projects have been pulled, and a range of different things. It's been really difficult. And I'm not seeing that here, and that's due to the fantastic work that you guys have done. You're especially clear, so thank you so much for that. These may not meet everyone's expectations, but that's what trials are all about. And whether they're on their feet or on a bike seat, people are going to benefit from this. And so thanks for all your work.
All right, Anne?
Yeah, kia ora. I just want to reinforce those comments from Councillor Templeton. Fantastic work, and thank you, because it's all about our kids actually, and future generations being able to walk and cycle, scooter safely, which is what we want. So I realise that this is round one of funding that has been allocated and dealt with. I'm wondering what the process is for round two, and how an area is identified as needing this sort of attention. I would love to have a conversation, if I could, with staff about how we can actually identify areas that are needing this treatment. So, thank you.
Noted. Mel.
I just, well, this actually sort of started off because, well, Claire pointed out Justin Fisher's, it's Fisher, isn't it? Well, anyway, Justin's here. He came to the board and talked about changing some of the corners so people could cross roads more easily, and it was totally separate to Innovating Streets. And then the Innovating Streets project came along, and it all just tied together completely brilliantly. And then Claire's done a great job of pulling all the schools into this, because Selwyn Street's a very, very long street with sort of it's all disconnected in different parts. I think that's just brilliant what you've done. And it's really good for Addington School, although it doesn't solve problems on Brom. The 30k will solve around the back where all the kids come in and the cars come in, so I think that's really good as well. And like Sarah said, it's all the upfront work that Claire's done, which is actually not what was the way it was supposed to be done, that hopefully will make this successful. Because like you say, some of the projects in some places I've had like 90% feedback from residents hating the changes that have been done and it's been pulled, so hopefully this won't happen. And also there was last minute changes at our board that got requested by residents and they managed to pull that off in 5 minutes and sort it all out, and it was just really good, so we could tick it off happily as a board. So thank you very much for all your work.
I look forward to all of you putting that on your Facebook pages about saying how reactive and fast the council have been.
Not during the meeting. Thank you.
Absolutely
Thank
not.
you, Erin, for reminding people how important it is to not go on social media during council meetings. It's very kind of you. On that note, or even notice that people are on Facebook all the time. Just saying. I will put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That is carried. Thank you very much for excellent work.
Is it the whole lot?
Next item on the agenda.